Osage. Mr. Jonathan Capps is standing in the back over here with our students, and we want to say welcome. If you've ever been to one of our concerts, our recorder concerts, we want to make them short, we want to make them sweet, and we want to show you what we know about recorders, okay? I know that you love the sound of recorders just as much as we do, and so I'm thankful that this is our last day. Hopefully we're going to be working on moving away from recorders in the next couple of weeks, which begins tonight, and we're going to talk you through that process. Tonight, hopefully we can answer any questions that you have about band, or if you have any questions about instruments or anything like that. One of the reasons why we like to have tonight is just so that we can see you, you can see us, we can visit about what's going on. So we have enjoyed working with your kids so far this year. There's 138 of them. All right, just one time, everybody find that one person that you want to wave at. Just wave at them one time. Okay, great. Yeah, that's good. We've been working very hard on trying to be professional, so that is probably the one wave that you're going to get during the concert. So we're going to demonstrate some of our skills for you, and this first tune, I think is one of everyone's favorites, Merrily We Roll Along. So here we go.
Now, I know what you're thinking, not impressive enough. We got you, we hear you loud and clear. Don't worry, we've planned a full program for tonight's events. It gets only better from here. We know how to do this, we know how to keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't worry about it, all right? So, of course, moving on from Merrily We Roll Along, you're thinking, where could they possibly go from here? Well, I'm telling you right now, to the next logical step, which is hot cross buns, ladies and gentlemen. But we decided to put a little bit of a different spin on it. So we've got two different versions of hot cross buns for you. The first one is hot cross buns A. Pretty interesting, lots of crazy things happen. And then we have a different version, stay with me, hot cross buns B. I know I'm blowing your minds right now, but it's incredible. And then after that, we're going to combine those two together to do what we call the hot cross buns duet. So you're going to hear three things here that are basically the same thing. We know they're basically the same thing. You don't have to tell us. Hot cross buns A, a little bit different hot cross buns B, and then we're going to put them together to show you something special. So this is hot cross buns A, B, and duet.
to place the students on their instruments. A lot of times what we've done in the past couple of months is we've tried to show every student up here what each instrument is, what each instrument sounds like, and also what the case looks like. Because if they're going to play a band instrument, they want to know how big it is so that they need to know if they need to take it somewhere. And so all of our students took a written test to show their musical skills. Most of, if not all of the students scored very well on that test. They did a very good job. Some of our students also had to take a playing test because we can't have a band of 138 trumpet players. And so, okay, Mr. Capps, I got you, okay. He plays the trumpet, so. We can't have a band of 138 trumpets, and so some of the kids had to play an extra playing test. This rendition of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is what we used to set, sorry, not Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll let Mr. Capps talk about that a little bit later. I forgot about Claire de la Lune, so Mr. Kyle failed there. All right, this is before Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Claire de la Lune.
Yeah, Mr. Kyle was just so excited about Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because it's his song apparently. I don't know. So for real this time, we're going to have Twinkle Twinkle Little Star coming up. And just like you said, this was kind of the test that they had to take. A lot of them were really nervous about this, but the ones that took this test did a really, really nice job. So this is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we said that we were going to keep this short and sweet, and let's set the clock. It is 6:12, ladies and gentlemen. We about to wrap this up. And so I know that you're thinking right now, but no, we want more. But no, ladies and gentlemen, we've only got one more for you tonight. It is an absolute fan favorite, and it is something that we are going to have some audience participation in. I'll show you what it is so you don't have to freak out right now, but we will encourage audience participation. Now, if they had told you anything about us, hopefully they'd come home just absolutely in fear of us because of our expectations. But I will not start this last song until every single one of you are participating in the audience participation. That's why it's called audience participation, not just some of you participation. So we're gonna need a little audience participation for this last song, and then we'll wrap it up. And then we will have a representative from Morgan Music come up here, talk to you very, very briefly about what's going on in the Commons, and then we will wrap it up for this evening for real. So we've got one more song, and then hang tight, and we will have somebody from Morgan Music come up and say a few things, and then we'll be done.
This one's the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we let Mr. Reether come up and talk for just a minute, I'd just like to say we have enjoyed working with your kids. Everybody hold up your 5 fingers over here and your other 5 fingers over here. We've been trying to get all 10 of those fingers on everybody to go to the right places, and I think most of the kids are doing a really good job of just finding those places, learning some stuff about music. And so basically where we go from here is if your son or daughter would like to stay with us, would like to be a band, we've chosen an instrument, and we'd like for you guys to start the process of finding an instrument for them. What that looks like for everybody is a little bit different. Some people go out and just buy an instrument. Some people rent to own an instrument. Some people go find a used instrument. Some people want a new instrument. Everybody's situation is just a little bit different, and we know that. And so here's what we've got for you this evening. The company that comes in and takes care of us every week, they visit us once a week, and we trust them to have really good quality instruments that do not break, and they do a very good job servicing our things. In fact, if anything at School of the Osage breaks, I send it to them and they fix it. So they are the company that we use currently right now. It is Morgan Music, and they're here. They brought some of their stuff with them tonight. If you'd like to do business with them, I recommend them. I think they're one of the best places around, okay? I realize that not everybody can do that tonight, and that's okay. The other thing that Morgan Music has tonight that's a little bit, that's great for people who maybe already have an instrument, the kids have to have a specific book for their instrument. They brought some of those with them tonight, so that if you're somebody who's like, I need to avoid the line, but I just need to go get a book, they have those. If you're somebody who's like, I have a clarinet or a saxophone, but I don't have any reeds, there's an accessory line that takes care of all those things. And so basically what we wanted to do this evening was show you that we have some skills. We wanted to show you that we can be professional. We wanted to show you that we're interested in music. And we wanted to make it easy on you if you'd like to start the process of finding an instrument for your student. We'd like for us to try to find an instrument within the next 2 weeks so that we can start teaching some skills. And we know that that's going to look different for 138 different people. And so we'd like to start the process this evening. Mr. Capps and I will be available here at the end of the concert. So if you have any questions about instrument choice or books or anything that you need, we're here. We're here to answer your questions. It's been great. I'm going to let Mr. Reether just talk just briefly. He's told me he'll be brief. He's a good guy. I got a chance to student teach with him when I was just coming out of college. Mr. Capps was one of his students, and so I know this guy for a long time, and he'll be honest with you. So this is Mr. Reether from Morgan Music, and then we'll be finished.